to Visual Recreation, the essential video guide to winning FML each and every week. I'm your local angel man, Drew.
Oh, nice. And I'm Joey, the strategy guy. And this week we only have one new release. Ha! Just kidding. I fooled you. I'm a good liar. Me. See what I did there? I'm a good liar. Yeah.
You do lie a lot.
But seriously, we have 3 wide releases this weekend, so let's go ahead and jump right into the new movies. Alright, first up on the chopping block, we have Charlie's Angels. Now, Elizabeth Banks and Sony team up to bring us the most recent reimagining of the 1970s show Charlie's Angels. And just like Charlie's Angels, Full Throttle, there's a worldwide danger that only 3 angels can save us from. Now, Charlie's Angels stars who?
Kristen Stewart, Naomi Scott, and Elizabeth Banks.
That's
I was
right.
very tempted to say Drew Barrymore, Lucy Liu, and that other one. Pro Box Office has its long-range forecast at $18 million, which is a 5% decrease from last week, and the week before it also decreased, so it's not trending in the right direction.
Not looking good. Now, it's estimated to premiere in 3,900 theaters, and now when looking at comps, we looked at A Spy Who Dumped Me, which premiered August of 2018, and it made $12 million in 3,100 theaters.
That's right. Now let's go on to the next new release with The Good Liar. When a con man meets his match with a recently widowed woman, wacky and sometimes deadly antics ensues.
Okay.
Now The Good Liar stars Helen Mirren and Ian McKellen, who is old Magneto.
Yeah. Now, Pro Box Office has a long-range forecast of this movie at $7.5 million, 6% decrease with this one as well, and it's set to premiere in 2,500 theaters.
And when looking at comps, we looked at Focus, which premiered in February of 2015. It opened in 3,300 theaters, so it has a bit more theaters than The Good Liar does, but it made around $18 million. Not saying that this one's going to make $18 million. We're just saying that it could have a similar PTA. You never know.
Yeah. And the next movie, last movie we're looking at is Ford versus Ferrari. Now, Matt Damon and Christian Bale join forces to reenact a remarkable true story of pain, passion, and performance with cars in the 1960s.
That's right. Pro Box Office has this at a long-range forecast of $32 million, which it stayed the same. It's been staying the same. It's been staying consistent. And it's also opening in over 3,900 theaters. 3,950 theaters estimated on Pro Box Office. That's a lot of theaters. These movies are coming out in a lot of theaters.
Yes, they are. Now, when looking at comps, one of the movies we looked at is Rush, that premiered in 2013. And
Tom Sawyer, he got high on you. Your mama,
all right.
Oh, not that Rush.
Oh, yeah, different one. The movie Rush, in its second weekend, it expanded in around 2,300 theaters, and it made $10 million, which gave it a $4,300 per theater average.
All right. So that's a lot of stuff to take in. Now let's go into our movie radar or MODAR.
My thoughts, I think there's going to be a lot of... We've been having these 3 movie premieres coming out in FML. So there's going to be a lot of good holdovers, some movies that are going to do well in their second week, their third week. And then these are just going to add to the complication that can sometimes be Fantasy Movie League when setting your lineup. Ford vs. Ferrari does have Matt Damon and Christian Bale working for it. So it does have the big name actors going for it. The long-range forecast of $32 million, that's more than any of the other movies that are premiering this week.
That is true.
So based on pricing and the other movies that have a good holdover, maybe you can work that one into your Cineplex.
Ford v Ferrari, I think, has a good shot this weekend. I think it's going to be up for awards. It's critically been getting really good reviews. It's currently sitting at like a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. And like you said, it has star power. So I feel as though it could be an award talk by the time we get into December, going into January. So I think it has a good shot. It's definitely going to make the most money, in my opinion, this weekend. It's going to be on the top of the box office. But by how much? We'll just have to see. Charlie's Angels is the one that I have the least amount of faith in. We see this every single year. We had Anna that came out earlier this year and it didn't do very well. We had Atomic Blonde, which came under projections with Charlize Theron. You had the other one, which was Red Sparrow, that came in below it was supposed to. And those had bigger name stars in it. Good Liar, it could do Greta numbers, which was 4.5 in 2400 earlier of last year. And this one, I don't know. I think some people could go see it, but I feel like it's very niche. And I think the people that want to see a murder mystery or whatever this movie is going to wait till Knives Out. See how Ford v Ferrari is priced? Go with that one. If it seems like there's a low-end filler, holdover filler, maybe another movie is expanding, hey, you never know. So I could see us anchoring with Ford v Ferrari, but maybe not it being BP.
Right. Yeah, and if it's overpriced this week and you have a good holdover that you can play multiple times, that might do it for you.
Yeah.
As well. So.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's everything this week from us here at VizRec. So like, comment, subscribe, leave us some feedback, let us know what you think. And as always, sometimes you gotta risk it to get that biscuit.
And the Ferrari.
Not a Ford.
No.